single day. Hey, Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County Cop Watch, and we got to do a comment before we run video on this. Here's more proof people are sick of the police state. This Charlotte County Sheriff Bill PRUMMELL, our corrupt-ass fucking felon sheriff here, one of his deputies pulled over somebody for a taillight that was out, and they were sick of being harassed for a victimless crime. So they defended themselves. They got out, and they shot at the pirate. And that's what they are. They're road pirates, policing for profit. He defended himself from a victimless crime, and the cops executed him. So next time you want to defend yourselves from an illegal stop for a victimless crime, you will be executed. And policing for profit will go on because that's what our founding fathers fought for. Oh, wait a minute. It's not. That's what they fought against. And they said, take a goddamn country back if it gets out of control. And it is. So are you going to be a frog in a pot and let it boil? Because right now the water's boiled. It's gone. You're in the bottom. You're frying because everything's illegal. You don't believe me? Go out and get the book 3 Felonies a Day, written by Dershowitz, one of the best lawyers in America. Everything's illegal. Anybody that's fucking criticized me, get that goddamn book and let me ask me, when can I come over and ruin your life and your family's life? Because everything's illegal. If you think that's fucking awesome, get the fuck out of my country, you goddamn communist.
Town Center, just off of Tamiami Trail, that Denny's restaurant is closed. And he's speaking now.
Good morning, everybody. At approximately 2:30 this morning, deputies conducted a traffic stop on a vehicle for an equipment violation. Immediately upon the stop, the passenger of the vehicle exited and immediately started firing upon deputies. The deputies returned fire, striking the suspect. I just recently learned that the suspect did pass while in the hospital. Things are still moving very rapidly right now, so there's not much I can tell you. Once we have more information, we'll be able to give you a little bit more. But at this time, all the deputies are safe. None of them were struck. And the other passengers that were in the vehicle are cooperating with the investigation. So once we have more, we will share that information with you. So thank you very much.
All right. Once again, you're just hearing from Bill PRUMMELL, the Charlotte County Sheriff there, telling us that his officers or his deputies were involved in that shooting, but that victim, a suspect, has passed over here at Lee Memorial Hospital.
And all the officers involved doing okay.
Wink News, now back with breaking news.
It's now 5:30. Let's get you back to that breaking news in Charlotte County. Still developing. Deputies killed a man in a traffic stop shootout.
It happened at a shopping plaza right at the intersection of Tamiami Trail and Veterans Boulevard. Wink News reporter Nicole Lawrence live there where the sheriff just gave an update about 15 minutes ago. We missed the first part of his update, Nicole. So what was he saying?
Well, Lindsay and Corey, we can tell you this happened around 2 o'clock this morning, and I actually wanted to give you a look at what we're seeing out here right now. They pushed us extremely far back from this scene here. You can see the tape right here behind me. This entire parking lot guarded off with tape. My photographer, Joseph, is going to zoom in for you guys to where these officers are focusing their attention. Look right there, guys. You can actually see a red vehicle right there with evidence markers all over it. This is a routine traffic stop. When that vehicle was stopped, the driver exited the car, started firing at deputies. That's when deputies returned fire, injuring the suspect. Now, we do know there are other passengers in the car who are cooperating with this investigation. And right now, guys, I can tell you that suspect is dead. All officers involved in the shooting are okay. Now, Sheriff PRUMMELL did say they are going to have some more updates to come throughout the morning. When we get those updates and any more information on the shooting, we will, of course, let you know. In Port Charlotte, Nicole Lauren, McNews, now.
He shot and killed a man during a traffic stop. You can see bullet holes in the patrol car. The passenger in the vehicle he pulled over suddenly started shooting in a parking lot on US 41 near Veterans. The deputy returned fire, killing him. As NBC2's Claire Lavazorio found out, other people were also inside the suspect's car.
This traffic stop became a life or death situation for Charlotte County deputies, and it turned this plaza into a crime scene. The camera from on top of our news truck is going to give you a better idea of this area that was taped off with yellow tape throughout much of the morning.
These are, our protectors. They're the ones serving us.
Deputies caught in crossfire during a traffic stop gone wrong. It happened early Thursday morning in this plaza, a busy spot during the day for shoppers.
It's a shame. It's the world we live in these days.
The sheriff's office confirms after pulling this car over, a passenger jumped out and immediately started firing at deputies, leaving one with no choice but to fire back.
I just recently learned that the suspect did pass while in the hospital.
The driver of the car was questioned by authorities before it was towed away for further investigation. The suspect's name is not being released at this time.
I'm just glad the deputy is okay. He's got to do what he's got to do.
The sheriff's office plans on releasing more information tomorrow. You can count on NBC2 for that update. I'm reporting live in Port Charlotte. Claire Lavazorio, NBC2.
Can you tell us now, Jessica?
Good morning, everybody. We are tracking breaking news right now in Port Charlotte, where investigators say someone shot at deputies early this morning.
Those deputies then returned fire and shot and killed that suspect. So we want to go right to Jessica Alpern. She is live on scene in Port Charlotte with the very latest. What can you tell us now, Jessica?
That's right, you guys. A deputy-involved shooting that did turn deadly for one of the people involved. And at this hour, although this shooting did happen early this morning, I want to give you an idea of just how large this investigation is. So I'm going to have my photographer zoom over to this target over here. You can see we have deputies actually guarding the entrance to that target. Many people are showing up for work at this hour, and they are surprised to see such a large investigation. Many of them actually having to be escorted by those deputies into the building. As we pan over, you can see that crime scene tape is blocking off the entire parking lot, and we're going to push in and show you where this investigation is truly all taking place. The center of it is taking place right where you see this red vehicle right here. Now, we are told that this all started with a traffic stop. I want to let you hear more from the Charlotte County Sheriff, though. He's breaking down exactly what happened and led up to those shots being fired. Take a listen.
Deputies conducted a traffic stop on a vehicle for an equipment violation. Immediately upon the stop, the passenger of the vehicle exited and immediately started firing upon deputies. The deputies returned fire, striking the suspect. I just recently learned that the suspect did pass while in the hospital.
Now, as you are taking a look at more video, you can see this investigation has called out several crime scene investigators. Several deputies, like we showed you live, are guarding all corners of this investigation, and they do tell us they expect to be out here for quite some time as they continue working to process evidence. Meanwhile, I do want to go ahead and show you another piece of video. It's something you'll see only on Fox 4 Morning News. You can see a chopper landing. This all happening not long after the shooting took place. Our cameras watched as this person was trauma alerted to Lee Memorial Hospital, and deputies on scene in Port Charlotte do confirm for us that the passenger who fired at deputies was transported by air to a hospital in Fort Myers, where he later died. Meanwhile, back out here live, we are giving you another live look at the center of this investigation, and you can probably see as we push in even closer, you can probably see a number of evidence markers on the top of that red vehicle in question. I do want to point out that I did ask how many people were inside of that red vehicle when the passenger stepped out and started firing at deputies. The Charlotte County Sheriff's Office says that the driver, along with a few other people, were inside of the car. She could not confirm exactly how many people. What they were able to confirm for us, though, is that as this investigation continues, everybody else who was inside of that vehicle is cooperating with law enforcement. Those people have since left the scene and were taken over to the Sheriff's Department to give witness statements. For now, we're live in Port Charlotte. Jessica Alpern, Fox 4, in your corner.
And I'm Chris Shaw. Thank you for watching Fox 4 Morning News at 6. We're going to start off with some breaking news in Charlotte County. I want to take you live to a scene. This is near Tamiami Trail. It is the Hooters parking lot, the Denny's parking lot. Investigators say there was a deputy-involved shooting just a few hours ago.
We know the suspect in that shooting did pass away. This all started because of a traffic stop, a routine traffic stop, according to investigators. They say they pulled over a driver for an equipment violation, and they say during that traffic stop, a passenger in that red car you see there got out of the car and started firing on deputies on scene. So those deputies say they were forced to return fire on that suspect and ultimately ended up killing him.
We have a live camera at the scene right now. We also have another photographer and a reporter who just showed up. They are working to get you some more details, and we will go live to them in just a couple of minutes.
Hey Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County Cop Watch. I am using any video here with under fair use if you have criticism, reporting, teaching, etc. And please donate. I do not make money from YouTube, and there are different ways to donate in the video links. Thanks.